Hi, this is Sharath from QH Technologies. I have 8 years of experience in real-time environment. In that, 2 years of experience in manual testing, 6 years of experience in automation testing. In that automation testing, I have 2 years of experience in QTP and 4 years of experience in Selenium. And I have 6 years of experience in training industry, and I trained 2000 plus students up to now. First, you have to know before going for the testing what is project and what is product. Any idea what is project and what is product?
The difference between project and product.
Yeah.
In our world, product is a complete product like SOC, and project is it's like IP, one part of it. You combine different projects and make a full product.
Okay. I will give you a new definition for these two terms in testing wise or in software wise. Okay. If you are implementing anything in the point of a single customer, that is nothing but a project. I'm giving you one example for that. Okay. I will describe with one example, then you will get to know that what is project over here. Coming to the project, if you take assume that you have an account in a bank. What if you want to deposit amount in your bank, what you are going to do? Nowadays the particular deposit missions has came, just leave it as a part. Before that, what you're supposed to do, you are going to visit the bank and you are going to fill a form, and apart from the form you are going to give the money to the teller. Okay, teller, in front of teller one application will be there. In that application is going to open your account and is going to add amount to that application, right?
Right.
That's a procedure actually. Here, while means the teller is going to use one of the application in that system, right? Is that application can be accessible from outside?
No,
right? Means that application has developed by the software company, one of the software company, for the sake of ICICI Bank customer, right? Only one point of customer he is implemented, right? According to the ICICI Bank customer, he has implemented that application. Is that right or not?
Right.
Any questions, any confusions up to here?
No, so that is called project.
That is an example I told you. Like that, if you implement anything in the point of a single customer, that is nothing but a project.
Okay.
Any application, if you are implementing as means for the sake of a single customer, is nothing but a project. Coming to the product, if you are implementing something or any application in the point of multiple users, we can call it as product. A simple example, Microsoft products. Right, Microsoft is creating some applications and they are selling into the market. Right, they are selling into the market as a product.
Okay.
Like that, you can take any real-time example like water bottles, like soaps, like paste. These all the things has manufactured. The manufacturing companies are manufactured in the sake of multiple users. After manufacturing, they are delivering into the market to sell the product in the market. Right.
Right.
Yeah, this is nothing but product. Okay, this is the differentiation between product and the project. Do you got the point or any confusions over here?
I got it.
Yep. Then my question from my side, one question for you. Project means that is implemented in the point of a single customer. The customer point of view, the customer is going to give you the requirements. According to that requirements, you are going to implement the project. According to if you are a software company. And coming to the product, who is going to give you the requirements?
You have to make the requirements according to the public need, right? I mean, according to the market need, what you think is best for market, what can give you the best result, right?
Yes, for doing that, the one actually in software, any product-based company is having separate R&D department for that. R&D department, research and development. Those department people, what they will do, what their works means, they are going to assume that you want to create a new operating system and you want to sell it in the market. You want to release into the market. At that point of time, these R&D people are going to do the R&D in the market. What are the existing operating systems are available? What that operating systems are doing giving you the features with how much cost they are providing. These are all the things they are going to take and they are going to put it into one document. At the end, they are going to take some feedback from few users, what they are expecting exactly from that operating system. They are going to take feedback of the few end users, and they are going to add that point also to that particular document. After documenting in that, they are going to send the document to the particular development or technical department. Those technical department people are going to check that is that possible to implement or not. They are going to analyze. After analyzing that, they are going to finalize the document. They are going to start development for that. These are the behind stories. These are the behind stories for the particular implementation of the product. Is that is R&D department work is not a single day work. R&D department work is not a single day work. Okay, because if your product want to exist in the market consistently for a longer period, you have to change your features, your product related things according to the marketing strategies. You have to change your features. Is that right or not?
Right.
That's why the R&D people department work is not a single day work. It's a continuous activity. Okay, according to the marketing needs, they are going to continuously send the change request to the particular company people. The company people are going to analyze that is that possible to add or not. Once it is possible, if they are going to implement a new features, and again they are going to send it to the testing department to test that particular application. Got it?
Right.
Now, I want to conclude here with one point. Rather than, I am saying that job consistency related thing I am speaking here. If you get a job in product-based companies, okay, your job consistency will be more compared to the project-based companies. If you're joining in project-based companies, okay, if the project is completed, simply they are going to terminate, or otherwise, if they have the source, they are going to transfer from one project to the other project. If they don't have the source, simply they are going to terminate from the company, right? That is nothing but they are going to ask you to give you the resignation part, right? Is that right or not? But coming to the product-based companies, okay, it is not a it won't have any end up. Okay, now if Microsoft Windows is having Windows operating system is having 10.0 version right now. Okay, in future, is that a last version?
No,
right? Because if they want to exist as a number one in the particular market, they have to modify the features again. They have to release new versions into the market every time, right? According to the marketing needs.
Yes.
Okay, it's a continuous activity. Means it won't end up at that point of time. Your job consistency will be more in the product-based companies compared to the project-based companies.
Yes.
Got it. Now coming to the project, can you tell me any examples or any names for the project-related companies, project-based companies, or service-based companies?
Like banking, right?
Project-based. I'm asking about company names. Banks means those are customers, right? I'm asking about software companies. Service-based companies. I'm asking names of the software companies related to project-based or otherwise service-based.
I think IBM does project-based.
IBM is project-based as well as product-based. We have IBM products are available. We have projects also available. Okay, the thing I am giving you a small example. Purely service-based companies are TCS, Infosys. These are all the project-based and the service-based companies. They are going to create the projects as well as they are going to give the service to the customer. They are going to give the service to the customer also. Okay.
Okay.
Now coming to the product-based, as I told you, purely the product-based company is Microsoft. Microsoft is purely product-based company, right? It won't take any contracts to take the projects. They are going to do their own product implementation, and they are going to release into the market every time. Okay, like that. This is the clarification between project to the product. A small introduction related to that. Now you got the clarification or differentiation between project and product.
Yes.
That's the part. After that, we will discuss next point, how the project will come to the companies. Assume that you are a software company. Okay, I'm a HDFC Bank CEO or otherwise client. Okay, now I required one net banking application for my bank. I required one net banking application for my bank. At that point of time, how would you know that as a software company representative? How would you know that I need that requirement? How the company people is going to approach me? How you are going to approach me with that proposal? How would you know that?
With marketing?
Yes, exactly. You are right. The thing is, every company is having their own marketing department. Every particular company is having their own marketing department. These marketing people are going to get the business from outside, and they are going to take the appointment for those people, and they are going to give it to a BA of the company, business analyst. They are going to give that appointment to the BA. The BA is going to visit the company people. Okay, that client is BA is going to visit the client place on that appointment date and time, and is going to give demonstration about the company first. What are the achievements of the company? How many applications they have did? What is the capability of them? These are all the things they are going to give representation in front of the customer, customer or client. Then, after completion of these demonstration, the client is going to give you the requirements. The client is going to give you the requirements for the BA. What the BA will do is going to take the total requirements and is going to come back to the company. Okay, there what they are going to do in the company means that BA is going to conduct a meeting. For that meeting, who is going to attend means the technical department as well as the particular financial department heads, financial department head and technical department head, and as well as HR department head and networking department head. These are all the people will be communicating in that particular meeting. What they are going to discuss. Okay, BA is going to explain about the requirements. The technical people are going to decide which language is suitable for that and how many days it will take. And the financial department people are going to decide that how much budget it is going to take to complete that project within the specified time. And these networking people are going to check that how many resources are required. That means software and hardware resources. The HR people is going to decide, okay, how much time it will take to recruit the people, how many resources are available, how many resources we have to recruit. They are going to check the availability. They are going to decide, they are going to discuss all these things, and they are going to prepare a document finally. Okay, what that document contains means what is the technology they are going to use, how much budget it will take, how much time it will take to complete that project, and these are the things they are going to put it in the particular document. That BA is going to again visit the client place, is going to give a demonstration about this thing. Okay, we are going to means implement this project by using this particular language or technology, and it is going to, these are the features we can give you with how much budget. This is the budget we are going to means this a budget is required to implement this project within this span of time. Okay, like this is going to explore the things in front of the client. If client is agreed for that, he is going to make an agreement for the project. They are going to make an agreement for the project.
Okay.
Got it? Any confusions?
No.
Am I going speed?
This it's fine.
Okay. If you feel that I am going speed, please stop and ask me.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, no issues. I will get down the speed because as it is an introduction and means this is not required. No one is going to ask these questions. But means as are you putting any experience in testing?
Yes.
Yeah. How many years of experience do you want to put?
I have 10 years of experience, so I'm gonna play around with 10 years.
Okay, that is related to your domain related thing you are going to put. I'm asking about in testing experience. I'm asking, are you putting any
Yes.
experience you have in testing like that? I am asking.
No, I haven't started on making the resume or anything, but this is what I was thinking. As I have 10 years of real industry experience, I'll use that time and maybe put at least 5 to 6 years
On testing, right? That
on
means,
testing.
yep. Okay, then. At that point of time, you have to know these terminologies, right? This is the internal things. If you are putting 5 or 6 years of experience in testing, Obviously, you have to know these things. What is project, what is product, and what is the internal
Right.
things going on as per your experience. You have to know these terminologies and you have to know these things. Okay, it will be plus to you. It will be plus to you. It is not a waste of time. It means you have to know these terminologies if you want to put a experience in testing first. Okay, these terminologies you should be know.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
then once this finalized, they are going to make an agreement and they are going to conduct that is nothing but a kickoff meeting. They are going to call it as any initial meeting we can call it as kickoff meeting. In that kickoff meeting, they are going to do the means make an agreement. You know that legally the client is investing crores of rupees on the project. They are going to put signs on the agreements according to that. If the customer is asking within 3 months I require the application and within this budget I require the application, they are going to specify. They are going to put all the things in a document and they are going to put the signs on that. Once that is completed, the company people are going to send a pin mail. What is this pin mail means? Project initiation note, nothing but a welcome mail. Welcome to the project mail to the people who is going to work under that project. They are going to decide, right, for the
Right.
people who is going to work under the project. For those people, they are going to send a pin mail. Nothing but project initiation note, we can call it as. Nothing but a welcome mail to the people who is going to work under that project. Immediately, once the project has came into the company, they will check for the bench resources. Do you have listened the term what is bench?
People who bench in the sense the company people, but they are not actively on any project.
Yes, right. Means whatever the project they are doing right now, it is completed, and they are looking for the another project in the company.
Right.
Okay, at that point of time, most of the times you are going to see the people who is going to means sit on the bench, who has sit on the bench, they will search for the another opportunities in outside companies while they are in bench. Is that right or not?
Right.
Why? Because they don't know that at what time they will say go out from the company like that. Okay, they can't expect. That's why before saying these people are going to try outside for the other opportunities, other alternatives. Okay, that is the thing is going on in the project-based companies, but that is not required in the product-based companies. Okay,
Right.
any questions up to here?
No.
No, right? Once this is project initiation node or project welcome mail is completed, they are going to start implementation of that. Okay, then what is the thing they are going to do for the development means SDLC. Do you have listened the term SDLC, software development lifecycle?
Oh, yes. Software.
Development lifecycle. This is software development lifecycle. In this software development lifecycle, we have different phases. Okay, by these things only, if it is a MNC, I'm telling you one more thing. If it is a MNC, then they have to follow each and every phase of the SDLC part. Each and every phase of the SDLC part. What are the things available in this means? First phase, gathering requirements. Gathering requirements from the customer. This will be done by BA, business analyst is going to do that particular gathering requirements from the customer. Okay, then they are going to prepare in this phase one of the document called BRS or BRD. BRS or BRD, business requirement specification or business requirement document. Okay, business requirement specification or business requirement document, they are going to call it as. Nothing but BRS contains raw requirements of the customer. Raw requirements of the customer. Further, this BRS is going to divide into two. One is FRS and another one is SRS. FRS and SRS.
FRS, SRS.
FRS and SRS. SRS is nothing but software requirement specification. FRS is nothing but functional requirement specification.
Okay.
Okay. Any questions?
No.
No, right? FRS is nothing but in that functional requirements. Purely that is for the particular customer requirements it is going to include in the document. Coming to the SRS, software and the hardware resources things they are going to include in the SRS. That means how many systems are required, what are the softwares required, what is the hardware required. They are going to put all the information in the SRS document, and in FRS document purely functional requirement with a diagrammatical representation. Nothing but pictorial representation we can call it as. like UML diagrams, nothing but the particular task flow diagrams, use case diagrams, because the business requirement specification will not be understood by anyone to implement the project in a proper way. Further, the system architects are going to convert the document into FRS and SRS. System architects, they are going to convert that particular BRS into FRS and SRS under the guidance of BA. Got it? Any confusions up here?
No.
Okay then. After gathering requirements, they are going to check with the next one is planning. Without having proper planning, are you going to complete the project within specified time?
No.
No, right? In that thing, planning means you have to do the proper planning. Means if customer has given you 3 months of time to complete a project, they are going to give, the company people are going to give the target to the employees. Within 2 months, you have to complete the project. They are going to take 1 month buffering time. 1 month buffering time. Why? What's the reason behind that? Any expectations?
Anything can happen, right? Or then you need the testing of that thing also.
Buffering time means as a humans, there is no rule that we can complete the project perfectly or not, right? As a humans,
Right.
there is a thing to do some mistakes in that project, obviously, right? Okay, at that point of time, after 2 months, they are going to cross-check the application from end to end, and you need some time. If you found any defect to resolve that issue, it will take some time. You require some time at that point of time. Within the committed time, if you are not delivering the project to the client, it is going to put penalty on the company, right?
Right.
Yeah, that's why if the customer has given you 3 or 4 months of time, they are going to take some buffering time, because to complete that project in a perfect way, you have to send the project to the customer without having the means is that possible to deliver defect free product to the customer?
100% defect free is nothing, right?
It's not possible. That's the thing I want to tell you over here. Defective product, it cannot possible to deliver to the any customer. Any company cannot create any application without having any defect. Okay, only the thing we can deliver risk-free product to the customers. Risk-free products. Okay, only risk-free products we can deliver. It's not possible to deliver defect-free product to the customers. Got it? According to the customer requirements, your application should be reached. Then only the customer is going to satisfy. Then only that is called as a quality. What is the definition of quality? The customer satisfaction itself, right?
Right.
If the customer is satisfied, then the product is nothing but it's a quality product.
Quality.
Got it? Yeah. Coming to the planning, once the planning is completed, they will do design. What they will do in their design? Who is going to do that planning means the project manager or team manager. Project manager or team manager is going to do the particular planning over there. Once the planning is completed, they will do design. That means for the developers, the FRS document has not sufficed to develop the application. That's why they are going to further divide it into HLD and LLD, high level design and low level design.
Right.
This low level design is the best document for the developer to develop the application. Okay. Then after designing, who is going to do this means the system architects, again under the guidance of BA. System architects. Okay. Then they are going to do the coding part. Coding. Who is going to do the coding?
Developers,
obviously. Once this coding is completed, they will go for testing part. Testing is nothing but who is going to do the testing here? Testers. Here you are going to work. Here your role will come into the picture. Once the testing is completed, okay, if it is executed successfully, then you are going to do the delivery. If it is a maintenance project, you are going to give the service also. Nothing but maintenance. If it is a maintenance project, you are going to give the maintenance also. Most of the banking projects all are comes under the maintenance projects. Okay, because according to the marketing strategies, they are going to frequently change the features and the number of customers on daily basis. They are going to add to the existing bank or another customers, right? Like we have different types of customers, different types of plans in a bank.
Right.
Any questions?
And who takes care of maintenance?
The company itself. That means assume that for the development, take TCS, it has taken one project for the maintenance, any banking project. If you take TCS, all the government projects, most of the times it is going to take over the particular TCS in India. TCS in India. Okay, at that point of time, okay, means that
Like
Hmm.
design is doing by system architecture, coding is developer, testing is testers.
This is one-time
So the
activity.
main
Once the development is completed, they are going to give the maintenance. In the maintenance, if
it's a
assume
different
that
team.
team means I will tell you a small thing for this. While you are developing, assume that in development team 20 members are there, in testing team 10 members are there. Assume that. Okay, 30 members are there until the implementation of the application. Once the application has implemented, they are going to decrease the count. That's it. 20 in the place of
Hello.
20, they are going to put 5 people for the development, and they are going to put 1 or 2 people for the particular testing department. So same company is going to give you the maintenance only, but the people count will be less in the maintenance. Means just the number of people count will be changed in the team. That's it. Nothing more than that.
Okay.
The same company is going to give you the maintenance also. Okay, same people also will be there. Okay, the people who has worked for the project, the people will be there. Senior people most of the times will be there going to put it in. I mean, in the maintenance part, most of the times the freshers will be there because they
Right.
don't require that technical knowledge in the maintenance, right? Once the implementation is completed,
Right. That is correct.
this is the thing related to the SDLC phases. These are the different phases in STLC.
Yeah.
Any questions or any confusions up to here?
No, I don't have any further questions.
Hmm.
I think all the questions I had, I asked in the beginning,
Hmm. Hmm.
and we'll be focusing on that last testing part, right?
Yep. In the testing, your part is going to start. Actually, what is the testing means? You are going to check whether the developed application is working as per the customer requirements or not. There's nothing but testing. The simple words.
Right. And you said manual testing and automated testing, right? I
Automation
mean,
testing.
what is the
Automation testing. Okay. In manual testing,
automation testing?
a simple diagram I'm going to explain what is manual and what is automation. Here in manual testing, human will be there and the particular application will be there. Nothing but AUT application under test. You are going to interact with the application directly and you are going to do some testing activities directly on the application. That is nothing but manual testing. Okay. In automation testing, in between you and the application, one tool will be there.
Okay.
In between you and the application, one tool will be there. In between you and the application, one tool will be there, and in the tool you are going to give the instruction through the some scripting language. You are going to write some scripting language to do that particular manual testing activity to automate. That means, in a simple words, assume that okay, one family is having 4 people. Okay, they used to drink tea for twice a day, twice a day. At that point of time, is there any requirement for the tea machine over there? Yeah.
So family of 4, they drink tea twice a day.
Yeah, yeah. At
Then
that
what was
point
your
of time, is
question?
there any need of coffee mission or tea mission over there?
Uh, Not really.
Not required, right? Assume that now that same family is a giant family. The people count is 20 to 25. They used to drink tea 4 times a day, 4 times or 5 times a day. At that point of time,
Right.
any requirement for the coffee mission or tea mission over there?
Yes. So
Obviously, yes.
now I understand. Yeah.
Yes. Obviously, yes. Like that only. Coffee machine is
Yeah.
nothing but you are automating the activity of making coffee or tea by that tool, by some automated machine, right? Like that only. Coming to the testing part, manual testing is nothing but you require more resources, you require more time to execute the test cases. But coming to the automation, once you write the programs, the execution time will be decreased. You can decrease the manual count also. That is nothing but humans count or employees count you can decrease once the automation is
Right.
completed. That's a major advantage. Means repeatability, reusability, and decreasing the execution time. These are all the major criteria of the particular automation over here.
Right. Got the point.
You got the thing differentiation between manual to the automation right now.
Right. Yeah, I got it.
Any other questions?
I think that's it.
Okay. Okay then. Bye bye, Modi.
All right. Bye bye.
Thank you.